Hello everyone, welcome to Shekhar's history classes. Historiography is very important in history optional. We are trying to understand historiography through various personalities. His name is James Prinsep. He is very important figure in our history. The kind of contribution he has done revolutionized the way historians started understanding our ancient past itself. He was the one who deciphered first time Brahmi script and Kharosthi script. Why it is important means in ancient times, Ashoka the Great has issued so many inscriptions across the subcontinent. He gave inscriptions in Indian mainland, present day Pakistan, present day Afghanistan also. But the letters which were written on rocks and pillars, before him, no one was able to read it. But a lot of information was there in those inscriptions. He joined as an officer in mint department. He started studying so many coins, and in fact he standardized currency system also during British time period. He was working in 1820s and 30s during that time period. Particularly he was very active in 1830s. When he was studying so many coins, he came across various old coins also. The text was written in Greek also, Kharosthi also, Brahmi also. When he got some coins from northwestern part of India, and that became a very important phenomena in Indian history itself. He compared some bilingual coins. One side it was written in Greek, another side it was written in Brahmi script. Then he compared both Greek. Greek already new to him, already it was well established, and Greek and Brahmi side by side alphabets he identified. Then he analyzed various inscriptions also, other coins also. Finally, a very big moment came when he was able to read this full sentence in inscriptions given by one ancient king. And people don't even know that he was Ashoka. These are the titles came. Devanampiya, beloved of the gods, meaning Piyadasi. So Prakrit language, in Sanskrit version, Priyadarshe. That means who is very kind to others and who get pleasure by looking at him, or who is very kind to the others. These are the titles used by Ashoka while he was issuing inscriptions, Devanampiya and Piyadasi Ashoka. Then it has changed the way completely Indian scholars looked at Mauryan history itself. Then scholars were able to completely read what was the inscription. Then the way Ashoka has issued inscription, it astonished the people also, because the kind of policies, the kind of message, the kind of instructions he was giving to his officers, it is equal to modern day times administration. Like he was talking about secularism, he was talking about tolerance, he is talking about asking his officials to visit the places. And these kind of developments generally happened in the present day times, modern times. And that's why it is also very important in understanding how Buddhism spread from India to other parts also. How Buddhism influenced Ashoka also, and how the principles of Buddhism influenced administration also. In that way, it has completely changed the way Indian scholars looking at India's past. And it gave more and more curiosity to the scholars also. In 1830s, he was the founding editor of the Journal of Asiatic Society of Bengal. You already know, Asiatic Society of Bengal was established in 1784 by a judge. And please write in the comment box who is the person who was behind Asiatic Society of Bengal. And by this time period, by 1830s, it already started the tradition of reading so many works related to India's past. Now, his development, the decipherment of Brahmi script, gave completely new direction, because history simply cannot be only interpreted from the texts only. We cannot reconstruct our past only through the text. Through archaeological evidences also, we have to see our past. And it complemented the literary works. And that's why in our history optional syllabus also, our first chapter is sources only. Archaeological sources and literary sources. That is why his work phenomenal, and he has changed the way Indian scholars looked our past, understanding our past. This journal also very important, because of this journal, many scholars, researchers, historians, they started using this platform to publish their own point of views. And in that way, rich literature developed over India's past, and rich knowledge developed over India's past. And you see how Britishers were able to rule India also. It is not any human centric, it is system centric. The moment they created system, these systems ran. Whoever may be the person, one governor general will go, another governor general will come. One officer will go, another officer will come. But their administration continued because they have created such a system that whoever may be the person, new person, they will adapt to the ideology of the original ideology of the British Raj. So ultimately, they want to rule India, and they created these systems. These systems ruled, and it helped even India's past also, even for Indians also, to know about our own past in completely new perspective. That's why James Princip is very important personality. In prelims also, questions were asked and repeatedly asked. In mains also, you can use him when it comes to Mauryan, when it comes to Brahmi script, when it comes to inscriptions. Very important personality with respect to Indian historiography. Who is he? Remember the personality name, James Princip. And he was so hardworking person. He was working so hard. His health also got damaged. He died at very young age only. Just his timeline is around 1799 to 1840. So that means 41 years age only he died. But his legacy continued, and even today also, to honor him, there is one ghat also. This is the one, James Princip Ghat in Calcutta on Hooghly River. This is the one. It is like some monument. In medieval times, if there is a ruler, after the death of ruler, huge tombs were constructed. In the same fashion, during British time period, this was the tradition that they started building a monument to remember a personality. So like that, even today also, this god is there in Kolkata. James Princip. Remember, very important personality for our history. Thank you.